and I certainly hope we'll be eulogising. There's an awful lot resting on this, and we'll probably end up reflecting on that.
The action has already started. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I would have to say Victor Osimhen, Peter. Africa has always produced some outstanding striking talents, and this is the man I see as the latest in that line. He's fast, he's powerful, he's very athletic, and he looks the perfect man if you want to hit on the counter-attack.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. He is through here! Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And back to the keeper they go. Torunariga. Osai Samuel. And here's Osimhen. Chukwueze. Tonali. Gatti. That's been drilled forward. Now it's Luka. Osai Samuel. Bassi. Osai Samuel. Chukwueze. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away. Osimhen. And he's there to get it away. Chukwueze. Osai Samuel. Ndidi. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen. Osai Samuel. Now here's the delivery. Ortega. That's a look and plays it forward. Does really well to win the ball there. Over to the left. Ndidi played out to the left flank. Here comes another. It's a mighty effort! Oh, not the best of headers.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Into the channel. Now it's Politano. Oh, smashing header! Goal, Italy! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Luka demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Aina. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Aina. Showing good feet. Oh, it's played into the area. He's done very well to get to that.
Osimhen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Gatti moved on forwards. Aina. And it's played forward. Osimhen! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Politano spreads it out wide. DiMarco looking for a decent ball in. That has been knocked clear. Ndidi. And now the breakaway. Keeps on running. Oh, nice touch. Chukwueze. Chukwueze! Out to the left it goes. Casadei wins the duel this time, and they can counter here. That has been cut short. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen! He's got a goal! They are right back in business. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Barella. DiMarco. Barella. Politano. Forwards and with intent. Caresses it through. And that has been cleared.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Bastoni makes the interception. Politano. Bastoni. Aim forwards. Nice control. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Ndidi. Chukwueze. Chukwueze, gently done. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tries a deft little ball. Chukwueze. Calmly anticipates. And here's Barella. Casadei. Barella! He can get that clear. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Barella. Crossed it. Oh, what a climb! Retegui gets flagged offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And reclaimed it in a trice. It's a threatening ball. Osimhen! Oh, it's come loose. Now, what about a counter-attack? Retegui. Now it's Barella. Luca elects to cross. Bassi attempts a clearance. Ndidi. And it's Ndidi. Now it's Osimhen. Chukwueze. Oh, such a clever touch. Time to deliver. Big chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Osai Samuel. Torunariga. That's really well manoeuvred. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Retakes with the clearance. And that's a good... Can he finish? Sticks it away! And the comeback is complete! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, that's neat. Can he deliver? Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Italy, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, played through for the wide man. Ndidi has it out wide and in space. Barella
Are clearly looking to use the space out in the flanks here.
with a view to what exactly, Jim?
Well, it can encourage the full-backs to get involved and increase their chances of more service into the box.
Serves up across. Gets it away. Osai Samuel. Moved on forwards. And here's Osimhen. Chukwueze. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Luka. Oh, he's in chance for a shot! No mistake!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Chukwueze receives. Osimhen! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And it's Barella. Proves too strong. Decent progress down the left. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Aimed in, climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Well timed, excellent interception. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. DiMarco played over towards the opposite flank.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Bassi. Aim forwards. He can run onto that. And Didi. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Politano looks to the other side. And he decides to cross it. Chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Italy really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Bassi shifted upfield. Great run on the overlap here. Aina. He's cut it out. That's really well manoeuvred. Do have a chance to counter here. Politano chooses to go cross-field. DiMarco looking for a runner. Goes for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, what a climb! Goal, Italy! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Italy take the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's played forward. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Retakes! Bassi. Pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Crosses it in here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Casadei. Politano. And he goes cross-field. Now it's DiMarco. Casadei. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's retakes, and the shots! DiMarco. Barella! He's missed, but not by that far. Samuel tries to clear. DiMarco. It's a mighty effort! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's there to clear it. Osimhen. Bassi aimed forwards. Moved on forwards. That has found him in acres of space. Carries far too far and out of play. Bassi cuts it out. And here's Osimhen. Aina. Ndidi. And the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Luca looking to get on the end of this. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Nice interception, well timed. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He is just caressing the ball. Tries a shot! Another save. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Retegui was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Luca. Retegui. Oh, good spread. A chance to play it in. Tries to get it clear. Politano, hit into the middle. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Lovely feet, played into the middle. And back out it comes. Ndidi. Played towards the other side. Retegui. Clearly not happy with that. Bassi. Tonali. DiMarco. Looks to the other side. Politano. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Lovely bit of skill. Defending of the desperate variety. Politano. Crossed into the middle. Bastoni forwards and with intent. And here's Osimhen. Takes a shot! And he's there to clear it. And it's Osei Samuel. Chukwueze providing an outlet on that flank. There are a few waiting. Great chance! Attempt, but not quite good enough. Now it's Luka. Casade spread out to the left. Gatti. Now they could break here.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Casade played through into space. Ndidi played out to the left flank. Osimhen. Barella defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, there's a probing ball. Ndidi, Chukwueze, and here's Osimhen. He's well positioned here. Bastoni can get it clear. Well read, nice interception. Chukwueze, Osei Samuel.
Chukwueze really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Luka, now he's off and running. And the flag has stayed down. Bassi gently done. Driving forward, cuts out the pass. Barella. Chukwueze. Osei Samuel. Gatti. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's played forward. Chukwueze. That looks a good cross. Barella. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Osei Samuel. Aim forwards. Politano. Bastoni played over towards the opposite flank. Moved on forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's DiMarco. That's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. And that's been well dealt with. Aim forwards. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Chukwueze. And it's Ndidi. And here's Osimhen. Casade. It's run loose here. Chukwueze. Very nicely done. Now it's Ndidi. Bastoni forwards and with intent. And the counter is on. DiMarco. That's really well manoeuvred. Chukwueze. And here's Osimhen. Chukwueze. Chukwueze! And it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Torunariga. Osai Samuel. Chukwueze. Osai Samuel. That's tidy. Casade, forwards and with intent. DiMarco, who does have an assist to his name. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. It's a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Casade. And it's DiMarco. DiMarco, and he goes cross-field. Chukwueze, and it's been played through, and the keeper has it. Now it's Osimhen. Chukwueze, played out to the right. Oh, that's nice. Out to the right. This by Chukwueze! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barella. Now it's Retegi. Now that's well seen too. Aina. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. And it's Ndidi. Cross goes in there. Cleared away. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. Chukwueze. That's a lovely, neat pass. Ndidi played into space. He's in plenty of space here. Osai Samuel. Now chance, surely! They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it. Perfect timing, perfect connection, and a perfect outcome.
Oh, that's great thinking and wonderful improvisation. He had to reshape quickly to make the perfect connection.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Torunariga. Bassi. Quality ball. Nicely intercepted. Gatti goes forward. They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. That's good play. Barella. And here's Politano. Now it's Barella. Great defending, strong and determined. Osai Samuel. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Ndidi. He's in a great position here. And he's managed decent chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Retakes getting this one clear. Over to the left. Chukwueze! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Chukwueze clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Luka. Out to the left it goes. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Chukwueze. Osai Samuel. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he spark a counter here? DiMarco chooses to go cross-field. Well timed, excellent interception. Aina moved on forwards. And here's Osimhen. Casade. Luka. Now it's Casade. Now it's Casade. Over to the left. DiMarco does really well to win the ball there. Cleared without complication. Ndidi. Politano. Up he goes! He will be livid with himself. Osai Samuel. And here's Chukwueze. Can he get onto this? Bastoni attempts a clearance. Casade played out to the left flank. Gatti. Italy have got it back and they'll have another go. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bassi shifted upfield. Aina. Could move up a gear here. Luca. Out towards the flank. Barella with the cross. Looking for a corner. DiMarco goes short. That's very neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. DiMarco. And it's Barella. Now it's Casate. That has been knocked clear. And he cuts out the supply. Aim forwards. Aina. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Osimhen. Chukwueze! He's going to be disappointed with that. Politano wins the duel this time. Now it's Luca. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, it's come loose! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Luca. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the ball's done its job. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And here's DiMarco. He has found a way through. Tonali. He's got to be in here. But takes the shot.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Bastoni, and it's played forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. Bassi, gently done. Aina. Bassi, moved on forwards. Aina. That is lovely. Aimed in towards the centre. Gatti forwards and with intent. DiMarco. And it's played forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Osai Samuel. Chukwueze in acres of space out wide. Now who's going to be first to this? Here's Chukwueze. Shot a goal! And here's Osimhen. Aina. Oh, it's played into the area. Can he finish? Just off target. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Bassi with the clearance. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Italy clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, he's found support out wide. The less said about that pass, the better. Torunariga. Bassi shifted upfield. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Tonali tries to dink it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bastoni. Gatti, nicely aimed pass. DiMarco, played over towards the opposite flank. And he shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Italy have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Bassi, aim forwards. Aim forwards. Osei Samuel cuts it out. Now it's Ndidi. And can he finish it? Keeper's not concerned by that.
Osimhen really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensational.
Politano looks to the other side. That's a good run down the left. Aina. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Casadei moved on forwards. Bassi gets it away. And it's DiMarco. DiMarco, and he goes cross-field. Barella. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Bassi wins the duel this time. Didi. Oh, great play! So who's he picking out? Osimhen! Osimhen! Oh, that was very necessary. And it's played forward. Luca is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. He slings it in. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Osei Samuel. Calmly anticipates. That's really well manoeuvred. Casade. Barella, aim forwards. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Osimhen. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Osei Samuel cuts out the pass. And here's Chukwueze. Chukwueze stood his ground strongly. Well read. The danger is averted. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Calmly anticipates. Barella. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Played towards the other side. Now it's DiMarco. And it's Casade. Now it's Luka! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Time, excellent interception. This looks promising. Retegui played out towards the right wing. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. The referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Politano looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's played forward. Keeper's got good distance on that. Politano. Torunarigha. Aina. Moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gatti forwards and with intent. That's a little off target. Played back to the goalkeeper. Torunarigha. That's really well manoeuvred. Gatti driven forward. Udidi. Osei Samuel. And it's played forward. Defending of the desperate variety. DiMarco. DiMarco, gently done. He has a shooting chance! That's going to go a long way. There's the half-time whistle. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Second period then underway.
Nigeria have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Chukwueze. Bassi. Osai Samuel. Chukwueze. Deftly away.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Delivered with swing. That looks a cracking ball. Luka. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Luka does really well to win the ball there. Bassi. Aina. Aim forwards. Now it's Osimhen. Barella. Looking to break at pace. Now it's Luka. He's found a way through. And it's gone back to the keeper. Torunariga. Bassi. Moved on forwards. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Politano. Looking here to chip it through. Played through for the wide man. Bassi gets rid without sophistication. Gatti. Osai Samuel. Chukwueze. That's a nicely shaped ball. Politano gets good distance on it. And a goal kick. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Italy clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Ndidi. Oh, good ball! He's having a shot! And they can't read. Oh, that is a... Osimhen! And yes, it's there! And yet again, they steal back into the lead. Extraordinary stuff. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Nigeria go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Up towards the front line. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's really well manoeuvred. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Torunariga. Ndidi. Bassi. He's gone direct here. Ball's gone out of play. And here's Chukwueze. Ndidi. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen! Donnarumma trying to keep this in. It's gone for a throw-in. Casadei. Gatti. And it's played forward. Tonali. Gatti. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Aina. Aina. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen! And he comes up trumps again. Politano chooses to go cross-field. DiMarco shifted upfield. He's being urged to shoot. Torunariga. That's really well manoeuvred. Tonali. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, red. Nice interception. Aina. Chukwueze. Goes for goal! No, he's missed it.
Chukwueze clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Bassi gets it away.
Luka really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now that's well seen too. And it's played forward. And that's put paid to a promising move. Osimhen, and the shot! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
How many? Just how many? So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Bassi. And that is out of play. Politano. He whips it across. Bassi shifted upfield. Aina. Ndidi. Chukwueze. Osai Samuel. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Chukwueze, it's a delicate pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hit into the middle. That's a lovely, neat pass. DiMarco looks to the other side. Politano. Politano, head over towards the opposite flank. Chukwueze did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Italy.
Seemingly requiring all hands on deck here. Players converging towards the centre.
Look, this is all about organisation now and getting people in.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Osimhen! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Politano clears it away. Osimhen. Oh, super find. Chukwueze. Oh, sweet feet. And that has been cleared. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally, they've decided to single him out.
He climbs up big! Keeper's got his work done.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Up towards the front line. Aina. Aim forwards.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Bastoni. That's been drilled forward. We expected better, and so did he. Luka is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. And that's aimed into the middle. Osai Samuel. Ndidi. Oh, can he get onto this? Ndidi. Moved on forwards. Now it's Osimhen. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Aim forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Tonali. Now it's Luka. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that is not the best ball. And He offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That has been cut short. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many. Torunariga.
And it's played forward. Tonali wins the duel this time. Barella. Bastoni forwards and with intent. Retakes. Out to the right. Politano. Nice control. Time to deliver. The ball goes in. Oh, what a try! Oh, he got himself into a great position. Aina. Played into the middle. And it's claimed by the keeper. Luca. Politano. And he goes cross-field. Now then, the ball's come loose. Nice physical challenge. And here's Retakes. And that is a truly outstanding save.
Italy certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
DiMarco plays it short. Hit into the... It's a mighty effort! Just needed better contact. Bassi. And back to the goalkeeper. Osimhen. Chukwueze. That's really well manoeuvred. Bassi. Chukwueze. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Chukwueze clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Great defending, strong and determined. Moved on forwards. Osai Samuel. Some good work on the right flank here. Good ball, good take. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And that's been repelled. Casade. Chance to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
it's DiMarco. DiMarco providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, smashing header! He scores! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Bassi. Osai Samuel. Chukwueze. Oh, it's come loose. Barella. And Didi cuts it out. And here's Osimhen. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. And it's DiMarco. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Torunariga. Bassi. Aina. And here's Osimhen. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the players are flocking around their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Osai Samuel. Chukwueze. Oh, it's played into the area. And he's there to clear it. Aina. Ambitious ball here. Can he latch on to this? Time, excellent interception. And it's Casadei. Played out wide. Now it's DiMarco. Gets his head on it! Danger averted for now. Politano. Lovely bit of skill. Ball comes in. Oh, that's not going to find its target. Chance here to counter. Chukwueze, probing pass. And it's played forward. Casadei, aim forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Aina. Spread out to the left. That's good play. Looking for a decent ball in. He's had a shot! And here's the chance to counter. Barella calmly anticipates. Boniface. Chukwueze. Osai Samuel. Tonali. DiMarco. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Chukwueze forwards and with intent. Oh, perfectly measured that. Donnarumma claims it, and the danger passes. Casadei. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Chukwueze. The defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Barella. Oh, good spread. Politano looks to the other side. And it's DiMarco. A chance to play it in. In by DiMarco. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And it's played forward. Now it's Boniface. Ndidi. Aina. Strong running down that left flank. Cross goes in there.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a begging.
Played out to the right. Osei Samuel. Luka does really well to win the ball there. DiMarco. And here's Boniface. Boniface! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Effort! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Retegi. Now it's Barella. Shapes to shoot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Osei Samuel. Chukwueze. Luka. Now it's Boniface. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Barella. It's really well cleared. Politano hangs one in. Now it's Boniface. Chukwueze. That's tidy. Chukwueze's cross. And that has been cleared. Plenty waiting in the middle. And here's Chukwueze. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Tonali. Gatti goes forward. Ndidi. Chukwueze. Chukwueze hurtling down that right flank. Here comes the corner. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. That's not going far. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bassi. Osei Samuel, forwards and with intent. Chukwueze cuts out the pass. Luka looks to get on the end of this. Gatti, aim forwards. That'll be a throw-in. Boniface. Oh, some tackle that. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Boniface. And here's Chukwueze. Chukwueze!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Luka gets over and intercepts. Quality ball. And it's Barella. Barella played out to the left flank. DiMarco clears it away. And he thumps it clear. Aina. He's gone for goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now this could be a chance. Great ball if he can get there. Now that's a fine challenge. So what can they make of this? Clipped into space. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tonali. And here's Retakes. Out to the left it goes. Maldini. Aimed in towards the centre. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Didi. And here's Boniface. And here's Boniface! And that would have won it.
Victor Boniface is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Italy making consecutive changes here. They've played it short. And here's Chukwueze. Chukwueze crosses it in. Gatti. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that is a little undercooked. Aina. Boniface. Over to the left. Now here's the delivery. Cleared away. And it's been taken short. Boniface with the cross. Wins the duel this time. And claimed it back swiftly. the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Maldini aimed forwards. He is through here! Well, that's well seen too. Barella tries to thread one through. Tolentano plays it in. Played it again. And that has been cleared. In again. Raspadori! And somehow he managed to miss it.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
Italy making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Chukwueze. Osei Samuel, forwards and with intent. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Maldini. DiMarco. Maldini. Tonali. Spread out to the left. DiMarco puts the ball in. Di Lorenzo. Great defending, strong and determined. Bassi. Aina. Bassi shifted upfield. Tonali. And it's Maldini. Di Lorenzo in acres of space out wide. Barella. Maldini. Maldini! And the ball's come loose here. Luca. Now the delivery. Oh, what a climb! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Be a throw-in. Showing good feet. Played towards the other side. Di Lorenzo. And the cross comes in. And that's been won straight back. There's the header! And that's a real chance missed. Luca chasing after it. Osei Samuel. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he cuts out the supply. Torunariga. Osei Samuel has a look and plays it forward. Played towards the front line. Oh, played right into his path. Bullish header! Oh no, That could be a costly miss. Osei Samuel. Torunariga. Aim forwards. Tonali. Tonali played out to the left flank. He's got away. And it's played in. And the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Inviting looking ball that. That pass has been well intercepted. Torunariga. Osei Samuel. Chukwueze. Tonali producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And here's Boniface. Luca. And it's Di Lorenzo. Barella looking to run onto it. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Aina. Driven forward, and they've got rid. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now he's wondering who wants it. It's run loose here. Didi. Chukwueze. Oh, such a clever touch. Now it's Raspadori. Moved on forwards. Jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Chukwueze. Oh, that's a real chance! Barella. Gatti. That's really well manoeuvred. DiMarco. Tries to get it clear. That's a nice ball. And they've got a throw. Nigeria have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Barella. Oh, good spread. That's really well cleared. Might be danger here. Out to the right. It'll be a throw-in. Look, there's the shot! Maldini knocks it out wide. Di Marco chooses to go cross-field. Di Lorenzo. Now this could be a chance. Raspadori! Just swings wide.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Aina. Now it's Boniface. Out to the left it goes. Aina. That'll be a throw. And here's Boniface. That's really well manoeuvred. Di Lorenzo. Now it's Raspadori. Oh, well measured. Brilliantly cut out. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Bassi. Torunariga. Luca. Maldini. That's the keeper's ball. Tonali. Quality ball. Luca looks to get on the end of this. Osei Samuel. Chukwueze succumbs to the pressure. Di Marco played into space, and that's a throw. Tonali played over towards the opposite flank, and that's another throw. Lookman, Ndidi, Osei Samuel, Boniface is onto it in a flash.
Well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Gatti. Chukwueze making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, that's nice. There are a few waiting for it. Chukwueze. Di Marco did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Lookman. Good play on the left-hand side here. That's very neat. Can he deliver? Aina. Pretty clear, it is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Maldini with the clearance. Four extra minutes added on. Now it's Raspadori. Ndidi spread out to the left. DiMarco. Now it's Maldini. It's a pretty loose pass. DiMarco. Tonali. Boniface. Lookman. Looking to break at pace. Does well to get it back. Oh, Red, nice interception. Can he latch on to this? Dealt with nicely by the defence. Aina. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Raspadori, driven forward. Bassi. Lookman. Aina. And he's there to clear it. Chukwueze. Boniface! He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, they could be caught out here. And here's Chukwueze. And it's hoisted clear. Luka aimed forwards. Moved on forwards. Osai Samuel. Torun Ariga. And it's played forward. Barella. That has been cut short. Now it's Boniface. Chukwueze chips it through. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. It's an inviting looking ball that. Calmly anticipates. Aina. Throw in. Raspadori. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cuts out the pass. Di Lorenzo. And it's Barella. And here's Raspadori. And he shoots! Ndidi. Chukwueze. Now it's Boniface. Lookman shifted upfield. DiMarco. Up towards the front line. And he cuts out the supply. And that will be the final act. They've got what they wanted on a day where the result is the most important thing. 3 points, absolutely ideal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, pressure can quickly build on you if a positive result isn't achieved in your opening group match. Instead, they can take great confidence now from a very good victory and look ahead with real belief.